Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a money and career reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of October 2021, or whenever you stumble upon this reading, like my words, and you might connect with him. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's happening in your career. Sagittarius, money and career. Okay, the Emperor, Seven of Swords. Sagittarius, money and career in this October 2021. Oh, lots of cards. Okay. Temperance, Justice, okay. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Five of Pentacles, Temperance, Justice, Three of Cups, Sagittarius, money and career in this month of October 2021, King of Swords, Sagittarius, Page of Swords, Sagittarius, money and career. Okay. Here you are, Sagittarius, Temperance. Six of Swords. Okay. Six of Cups. And the Five of Swords. I almost want to put this here. All right, Sagittarius. You have 1, 2, 3 major arcana in this month of October for your career. You have the Emperor, the Temperance, and Justice. But you also have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords and the Five of Swords over here, which is leading me to see, to understand, to feel that there has been a situation in your career, disillusion, people that tricked you, that didn't have your back, that lied to you, or whatever the situation is, it resulted in conflict. Five of Swords. And you really felt left out, or you're feeling left out with this conflict, and you feel like you have to get out of there. Now, the Emperor can represent a boss, a leader, someone that calls the shots, someone very powerful, someone that demands loyalty, that will help you, that will have your back, that will advocate for you, but you must be loyal to them. It's the Emperor. He's the Emperor. He calls the shots. He rules the world. He can rule a company. He can be a boss, a partner, someone that I want to say is powerful, right? So I feel like somewhere along the line, this person here has tricked you or wronged you or BS'd you within your career, your job, your business, however the journey feels for you. And I don't see the Three of Swords, and I don't see the Tower, so I don't see you getting fired or losing your job. I just see you understanding exactly what is going on in this situation, in your job, in your career, in your business, in the company you work with, however you feel it represents you, however it is in your journey. Take it as it is. But you're figuring things out. Yes, you felt left out. Yes, you felt like you weren't in the loop anymore, and you felt betrayed by either your boss or colleagues that you trusted, and all of a sudden you realize that they didn't have your back and something was brewing, and or you were no longer put on certain projects, right? And you felt left out, betrayed by colleagues or your boss or all together, right? So it is time, Sagittarius, that whatever's going on for here, and it results in conflict. Five of Swords, it's very conflictual. It's conflictual, but it's also a lot of pressure and a lot of stress put on you, because even if you're still working in this environment, it's not a healthy environment. But you understand that now. King of Swords. Page of Swords. You went from the Page of Swords, which is really eager to get things going, really eager to, really eager, enthusiastic with this job, to, oh, okay, now I understand what's going on. And the King of Swords is authority. So this either is the same person figuring things out. Maybe they do have your back. But you, no matter what, have clarity on what's going on. You figure things out. It took you a moment. Temperance. And take a moment. The Temperance is here also to say that even if this person is powerful, you make your choices. You are powerful in your own world. And no matter what, you're going to make the right choice that is good for you. Forget about people at this point, Sagittarius. Make the choice for you. That's important for you. That will fulfill you, and that will also help you push forward in the next chapter. The Temperance is there to say, take a breather, take a moment to assess, take a moment to digest everything that's been going on in this situation in your job, and then make a decision, right? Patience. And no matter what, remain calm. Remain calm if this is, because I feel this is very frustrating. It's very stressful, and it has been for a little while, right? And you've been frustrated in knowing things were going on, but you didn't know exactly what was going on. But you now understand, because you're educated on a higher level, Sagittarius, and you might have a lot of responsibilities within this this structure, this business, this job, right? And take a moment to understand, even if it's stressful, and take a moment to make your decision before you leave, because I see you leaving. Six of Swords. You're moving on to something else, something different, something calmer, something more fulfilling, and also something that is your happy place, right? You want to move on to something that fulfills you, that reminds you of of your childhood, or it doesn't have to be your childhood. I always feel like the Six of Cups that has been coming up in every single reading is everyone going back to their happy place, finding, to that moment in life where things felt good, where things felt stable, where you were happy. And this moment in life, if you go back into that moment in life and breathe, take a breather, you can then go on and make your decision, because the Justice is really making an important decision. It's about this important decision that's going to impact you, your family, your environment, right? You might be moving. Six of Swords can also be moving. So you might be moving to a different city, a different country, but no matter what, you're moving out of this situation. Conflictual, frustrating, stressful situation. You can be moving back home, whatever home represents for you. You can be moving back to your family, closer to your family, closer to your kids. You can be moving back to a place, even if it's not physical, a place that fills your soul and that corresponds to you and that makes you balanced and happy. But don't make rash decisions. Make sure you take the time to reflect and take your time to make the right decision at the right time. Interesting. All right, let's see what is going on. If we can, yeah, you're really nostalgic of the past, nostalgic of a past job, nostalgic of your family, your home. All right, let's see what the Emperor is all about. Who is this Emperor anyway? Right? Who is this Emperor? Yeah. Yeah, giving you anxiety. This Emperor is giving you anxiety. So no matter who it is, it can be a boss, it can be a partner, a business partner, but it's a leader. It's someone that is, it's the person that calls the shots. So, but it's also, the Emperor is someone powerful, that sometimes doesn't take no for an answer. And basically you have to follow him like sheep. And if you're not 100% loyal to him and every word, every step of the way, it might backfire. It's possible. And this has been a very stressful moment in your life, a very stressful job. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, but you're starting new. Good for you, Sagittarius. Good for you. Starting new. You are deciding to leave this situation to start something new. The Fool, new career, new path, new ways, a lighter path, being able to breathe, and a completely new environment for you. I think you're starting something completely new. It's a new chapter. Yes. Or you started a new chapter. Oh, I see. Or you started a new chapter. Let's see where this goes. I have two stories here. Either you just started a new chapter, you just started a new career, you were eager, you were excited because this is a new adventure for you, and you realize that this boss of yours or your partner or whoever it is that is overpowering the situation within this job or career situation, right, is too difficult to handle, and you do not want to work any longer in that. It's stressing you. You're moving out of that situation. So either or. Let's see if there are more cards here on this five. Oh, I think, okay, I think this five of Wands is going to go in the Five of Pentacles, which is conflict, stress, pressure. But I think you're moving on to something different. You're not taking this nonsense anymore. Good for you. I mean, it's not easy. That's why you have Temperance, right? It's not easy. We can't just always, you know, snap our fingers and get out of a job, and then, you know, and then what do we do if you don't have something behind it, right? It has to be thought out, and if you have a family, you know, you have to put food on the table, and you have to, you know, you can't jump from one thing out of one thing without knowing that you have something behind. That's why take your time, and even though it's stressful and frustrating, and you might want to, you just want out of there, and I understand that. Take a moment to see what's out there. Take a moment to choose what your next chapter is going to be. Take a moment to see if there are other jobs there, right? Take a moment, Temperance, take your time. If it's not something, right, if it's not a loss of a job, and I don't feel it's that. I really feel like it's a very frustrating situation at your job with a lot of conflict. 2 times the Five of Wands, 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. What is happening, Sagittarius? Let me know what's going on. Comment down below. Let me know what your journey is. I read all the comments. I love reading all the comments. Thank you, everyone, for commenting and participating in these readings. All right. Why is Temperance here? Why is Temperance here? Yeah. You're someone that's independent. You're someone that's financially independent, very comfortable in your skin, very comfortable with who you are. So maybe you're not seeing eye to eye with these people, right? But you know that to be fulfilled, you want to be comfortable financially. Maybe you are comfortable financially within this job, but you're not comfortable mentally. It's anxiety, frustration, and stress. So, you know, you are going to move on to something else. You are going to move on to something more comfortable, more fulfilling. And also, I feel like this job pays you, right? And that it's not that easy to get out of. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? Yeah, okay. It's a lot of anxiety. It's a lot of anxiety. I feel like you're sort of, they lied to you. You might be bound by a contract, and you discovered what was going on. You all of a sudden discovered something was revealed, right? Whatever nonsense was going on was revealed to you. But I think you're moving on a different path. I think you're ready for a new adventure. Justice. Why is the Justice here? See, this is why I don't need cards, you know, I don't need to read reversals. Everything comes up, no matter what it is. All right. Okay. So you have, the Justice. There are 4 cards that came out. A lot of cards are coming out in this situation. I just feel like this is an overwhelming situation and not easy. Not easy. You have the 10 of Wands. So rest assured that you're at the end of this conflict. You're at the end of this crappy job, this job that has been, you know, so frustrating because there's a lot of BS going on that you weren't even aware of in the beginning. And little by little, you realize that none of these people were very honest. It was like this, you know, and it was a lot. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure, and you know, I think it's a lot of competition going on. And maybe you didn't want to take on as much competition. Maybe you weren't expecting as much pressure and competition within the job. And then within this competition is nonsense going on. So I think that all in all, that's what's pushing you out of the door, right? Not so much the competition and the pressure, because you probably hired for that and you probably knew that this was a high pressure and competitive job. But then there's a lot of backstabbing, a lot of conflict, a lot going on, and it's giving you anxiety. And and clearly, disillusionment, people lying, whatever the situation is. So I understand that you're out of there, but it's 10 of Wands. You're at the end of this cycle. You're at the end of this job. You're on your way out. You're on your way out. Just take a moment, now that you understand that what's going on, take a moment to make the right decision for the next chapter, the next path, right? Don't do anything rash. But so you're done with that. Yes, it demands soul searching, and here we go with the hermit mode again, right? I think the hermit has come up with every single reading for the last few months. We are all now used to the hermit mode. I think we've been in hermit mode for the last few years, right? Whether we want it or not, whether we're conscious of it or not, no matter what, everybody's been plunged into hermit mode, even without knowing it. Right? That soul searching, pushing that soul searching, pushing us to understand us better, to want to know what we're made of, right? To want to know how we can push forward in our higher self, push forward in knowing oneself better, to be kinder to oneself, and to accept oneself for who we are, and then adapt it to the next chapter, adapt it to our journey, right? That's the lesson I get out of this whole world situation. Knowing ourselves better, treating ourselves better, and helping ourselves find our path, and a fulfilling path, and being in love with oneself, right? And finding that path that makes us balanced and happy. That's my go on this whole world situation. So yes, soul searching, and yes, believing. And I think you believed in this job. I think this is something that was very exciting for you. Right? It was a milestone. It was a milestone. I think that this job was a milestone for you. So this is something that you really wanted now. And you were waiting for this job. It's something maybe you applied to and waited a long time to get this job. But maybe you've realized that this job is not for you. And I think you, in the beginning, enjoyed these employees that were there. Or maybe you enjoy your colleagues. It's just your boss and the situation that's just not okay. Maybe your co-workers or, you enjoy them. You're taking a break, okay? Taking a break, Four of Swords. You're taking a break from your co-workers, you're taking a break from your professional environment, you're taking a break, you have the Temperance and the Four of Swords, taking a break from everyone to be able to align yourself and make a decision. King of Swords. Yes. You're taking a break from your team. It seems like you're working with other people. Three of Pentacles is teamwork. You're taking a break from that. And you understand, okay? You understand that you have to surrender to these people. Surrender to these energies that just are not good for you. They're not healthy. They're toxic. And you know that you see clear, right? You understand. You have Temperance and the Hangman and the Four of Swords, all understanding that you have reached the moment that you needed to know that now you must take a decision. But again, take a moment. Nothing rash. Hangman. The Hangman is about taking, taking a moment to understand what the situation is all about. Taking a moment to understand that this project maybe is on hold, or this situation is on hold. Waiting. And you're reorganizing your life. You're reorganizing this situation. You're gaining a new perspective. You're surrendering to the nonsense. Surrender to the conflict. Surrender to this past. Because you're moving out of this Six of Swords. No matter what, you're moving out of this. Maybe it's a project you started, right? With a team. This is teamwork. So maybe this is a project you started. Very enthusiastic, eager for this to start. And maybe it's just nothing but conflict. And maybe you're waiting for finances. And maybe you're waiting for everything to come together. And meanwhile, it's nothing but nonsense and conflicts because everybody wants to be the boss. It's possible. And it's frustrating and stressful. And I don't think you're going to stay there. Page of Swords. Why is a Page of Swords here? But you have the Page and the King of Swords, which is really intelligently understanding, what is going on. You figured it out, Sagittarius. All right, we have the Magician. What else do we have? We have other cards here. Yeah, wow, there we go. Yeah. You have the Three of Cups again, and these, I believe, are the people you work with, right? A bit childish, a bit immature, and I believe that this cycle is over. And you're starting, okay, this goes here, yep. You have the World and the Magician. End of cycle. Manifesting new. Manifesting meaning preparing, right? Preparing for this next chapter. Manifesting meaning being this new chapter, visualizing this new chapter, but also doing everything you can to make this happen. And as the same thing I was saying before, manifesting this new career, this new job, is about valuing yourself, understanding yourself, being kind to yourself, and loving yourself for who you are, for what you bring to the table, for your talent and your energy. And once I think you realize that within this conflict, what you're made of, what your value is, what you bring to the table, and you realize that, and that is going to manifest the next chapter. I want to pull a card on this Six of Cups here. I'm going to put that on here. Why is the Six of Cups here? Why is the Six of Cups here? You have everything you need to pull forward. It's a lot of... Yeah, these are too many cards. Why is the Six of Cups here? Why is the Six of Cups here? Clarify the Six of Cups, please. Okay. Yeah. Push forward. Nine of Wands. Yes, it's been a lot of pressure. Nine of Wands and Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Nine of Wands is about, tension, needing to prove yourself, wanting to prove yourself to the world. And you got this, Sagittarius. You do not have to prove yourself. You can prove yourself to yourself, right? In understanding who you are and being and being true to yourself. and loving yourself for who you are. And that's going to push you forward. And you have the Six of Pentacles, which is, you know, generosity, giving, equal give and take, caring for people, loving people. And that goes for yourself as well. I think that this whole situation was a lot of, what do you call it? A lot of glitter and glam, and the project sounded amazing and looked amazing, and then little by little it was very conflictual with the team you started this whole thing with, or the job, right? And now you want to care for people, you want to be there for people. You're a beautiful, generous person, Sagittarius, so maybe you'll go into another field. Let me see if there's one more card on this Six of Pentacles. Yeah, again, the Page of Swords. Eager. You are eager. You are eager for this next chapter, whatever it is. Maybe you have it already, the next chapter. Comment down below. Let me know what's going on, and let me know what you're preparing for the rest, because I feel like you're already preparing for the next chapter. You know this is gone. You know this is done. All right, let's see if there's one last card for the road, Sagittarius, in this money and career reading for the month of October. Or several. There's too many cards. One card for the road for Sagittarius is in this money and career reading. Okay. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out, manifesting money, getting monies back in, and you know, developing new skills, new opportunities. So you're already on the next on the next chapter. You're manifesting this new opportunity. You're going out there. You know there are other opportunities. You know there are choices to be made, and you know, Two of Pentacles, that they're, you know, their priorities. You just set priorities, like I said, Temperance, Hangman. Make sure you align yourself first. Understand what the situation is all about. Understand how you're going to make choices and this big decision before you move forward, right? And set your priorities straight and adapt to the next situation. Let's see if there's one more card. I'm feeling like there's one more card. Yes, thank you. Yes, look at that. That's why I want one more card. Look at that. The Sun. Happiness. Happiness. You're going into happiness, Sagittarius, whatever it is. Whatever you feel belongs to you in this next chapter. Do it for yourself. Do it to align with yourself. And do something that corresponds to you. Don't do anything to satisfy other people. Do it for yourself. Love yourself first. The Sun. The Sun is all about success and happiness in this new adventure. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. That's very important. If you enjoyed this reading and haven't watched my readings before, you might be interested in a 3-month focused October, November, December, end of year money and career focus for all signs, for Sagittarius as well as all other signs, if you're interested in checking that out or other signs in your chart. Thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. Take care. Bye-bye.